Well, I think the thing is about Hamish is that it's not just his contribution to climbing in Scotland that really stands out. And of course the climbs that he did in the greater ranges in other parts of the world. It's also his involvement in the development of the equipment, his ice axes and pterodactyls, which were largely responsible for the whole development of ice climbing in the late 60s to early 70s.
Well, it was really roughly about the time that Yvonne started using this. I had a metal axe from way back 1948, but I had a very slightly declined pick, and it wasn't, designed to hang. Well, it was used to hang on to, and it did stay in quite well. But it was just about the time Yvonne came over to Glencoe. Everybody was getting frustrated because the climbing had reached the kind of end of the safety limit, the steep ice, and we couldn't stay on anymore. That's basically what it was. That was the reason for this revolution.
No, what he was doing was so bloody dangerous.
Yeah. Oh, bloody dangerous stuff, So there had to be a safer way than just hanging on to a blade ice beaten, which would come out if if the top of your head was level with it.
Three men have decided to tackle Ben Nevis the hard way, straight up the middle.
Summertime when the weather is fine.
Hamish MacInnes, Alan Fife and Ian Nicholson. They face 2 days and a night on the cliff that towers above them. After a week's waiting for the right conditions, the expedition proper is now underway.
Hamish's interest in climbing, and not just the climbing itself, but also his photography and his film work. It's been a great inspiration to me, and I've never come across any other climber in the UK that has taken his photography and eventually his film work to such a level. His films about Scottish climbing are fantastic. The Astronomy, Big Top, which you probably have never seen, and any other major film that was ever made in Scotland usually had Hamish involved, either in safety or in a filming role as well, operating a camera. So it's Hamish is he's not just a climber. He's a writer, an accomplished writer, photographer, filmmaker, and he's still making films today. He's still involved with mountain rescue. He's always has been an authority on mountain rescue, and in fact, as we speak, he's probably in his workshop tinkering away with these stretchers. So he's an amazing guy, and for me, I can't think of another person right now who deserves to win this award more than Hamish does. I think I really do think that. He more than deserves to gain the respect of the climbing fraternity for his overall contribution to mountaineering, without a doubt. And certainly, when I think about it more, he certainly nurtured my route in life in terms of being a professional climber. So maybe I should just turn to camera and say, Hamish, if you're watching this film, you've got a lot to answer for. So.
Alan?
Yes?
Take in the white a bit. We'll have to let the whole sack hang.
Hamish!
What?
That means it'll just have to hang off my waist.
Oh.